When it comes to exercise as we get older, it feels like there's advice coming at us from every direction, right? It can be a lot. So today, we're going to cut through all that noise. We're going to boil it all down to one simple, powerful number that can make a massive difference in your health. All right, let's jump right in.
I mean, just think about it. You hear about 10,000 step goals, high-intensity workouts, this new fitness fad, that new diet. But what's the real deal? What's the one thing, backed by science, that truly works for healthy aging? What should we actually be focusing on every single day?
And the answer? It's 20. Yep, that's it. No crazy math, no expensive gym membership required, just 20 minutes of walking. Every day. And I know, it sounds almost too simple, right? But believe me, the science behind this one little number is just incredibly powerful.
So, let's get into why this works. See, for older adults, the whole fitness game kind of shifts. The goal isn't about pushing yourself to the absolute limit, it's about building a gentle, sustainable consistency. And that's exactly why that whole more is always better mindset, well, it can actually backfire.
And hey, don't just take my word for it. This is backed by the experts. Just a short walk every day creates this incredible ripple effect. We're talking improvements in everything from your balance, which is so crucial, to the actual health of your heart.
So here's the key thing to remember. Your body gets way more benefit from doing a little bit every single day than it does from one of those heroic, totally draining workouts you might do once a week. It's all about building a rhythm, a gentle habit that's going to support your health for the long haul.
Okay, so we've got the what down, 20 minutes of walking. But the big question is, why? Why is something so simple, so effective? Let's dig into the science that's actually happening inside your body with every single step you take. Okay, so at its very core, walking is what's called a weight-bearing exercise. Now that sounds all technical, but it's really simple. It just means you're carrying your own body weight working against gravity. And that simple act, it sends a super powerful signal to your body to build and maintain stronger bones and muscles. And the physical health gains? Oh, they are huge. Just by getting that blood flowing with every step, you're actively lowering your risk for major things like heart disease and stroke. Plus, it helps you manage conditions like diabetes and high blood pressure. And it can even ease that daily joint stiffness and pain, just by keeping things moving.
But wait, there's more. The benefits go way beyond just your internal health. Walking improves your balance and your stamina. And let me tell you, those two things are absolutely key for maintaining independence. And on top of all that, it's a proven stress buster and mood booster. So it's really a workout for your entire body and your mind. All right, so we have our 20-minute goal. And this is really important, you have to remember this isn't some rigid, unbreakable rule. The absolute best routine is the one that's designed for your body, not for somebody else.
And this advice from Dr. Sinha, it's spot on. Seriously, forget about those one-size-fits-all 10,000-step goals you see plastered everywhere. What really matters is your own health history, your mobility, your comfort level. Those are your guides. Personalization is absolutely everything.
So what this all means is you should focus on your pace and how you feel, not on how far you've gone. A steady 20-minute walk where you feel comfortable is so much better for you than pushing yourself so hard that you end up exhausted or sore the next day.
Ultimately, it all comes down to this. You have to listen to your body. If you've got joint issues or maybe a heart condition, your walk is going to look different from someone else's, and it should. The real win here isn't about walking the farthest or the fastest. The victory is just showing up for yourself day in and day out.
Okay, so maybe now you're feeling ready to get started. That's awesome. But hold on, before you lace up those shoes, let's just quickly cover how to do this wisely. Walking is simple, for sure, but a few smart tips can make sure it stays safe and keeps benefiting you for years and years.
I've got 3 simple but super important safety tips for you. First up, shoes. Please make sure they're comfortable and give you good support. Second, think about your technique. Just a simple heel-to-toe motion is perfect. And third, the surface you walk on. If you can, try to walk on softer ground like grass. Your joints will thank you for it.
And trust me, there's a good reason we're talking about this. The wrong shoes or a bad walking form can turn this amazing habit into a real pain. Literally, we're talking blisters, shin splints, things that will just stop you in your tracks. These little checks, they make a huge difference.
So, after all this, what's the one big idea you should walk away with? Pun intended, of course. Let's wrap this all up. This quote right here, it just says it all. Living a long and healthy life isn't about some magic pill or some complicated secret. It's tied to something so simple, so fundamental. Walking really is the key. So, I want to leave you with this one final thought. 20 minutes. It's not a lot of time, and it costs absolutely nothing. So think about it. What could investing just those 20 minutes a day in yourself, in your health, in your future, what could that one simple act truly change for you? Thanks for joining me for this explainer.